We didn't even talk about what it was. Becoming omnipresent to capture all social media channels, okay? We're gonna talk about omnipresence and why it's important. And again, the main goal behind this is just to continue to make your life easier. And I love this little meme right here. Work smarter, not harder, with the turtle on the skateboard, okay? I'm sure you all have seen that before, but we're gonna specifically dive into creating omnipresence on social media with almost no additional work. I'm gonna show you all my strategy. I'm gonna show you a similar strategy that Legendary has taught their community in the past, and that you should be doing, okay? And then we are going to tie it all back together and show you exactly how you can use Facebook Reels to simultaneously grow your other social media platforms, to build authority, give tons and tons of value to your audience, and most importantly, create you a security net around your entire business. Okay, this is going to be another jam-packed full training. I can already tell this is going to go just a little bit over, so hang with me. There's going to be so much good stuff in here, but we're not going to be able to get this all into 5 minutes. So let's dive into this right now. Okay, first of all, what is omnipresence and why you need it? Okay, so omnipresence, a basic definition right here: the state of being widespread or constantly encountered, or the appearance of being present everywhere at all times. So, like, for example, think of your favorite marketer, whether it's Dave Sharp, or maybe, you're like a Grant Cardone fan or something like that. Think about interacting with their content on social media. Then you go to the next social media platform and they're there too. And then the next one, they're there. It's like they're everywhere all at once, okay? That is omnipresence. That's what we are going to work on building, okay? And here's why you need this and why it's so important in a social media, especially when you're doing digital marketing on social media, okay? Because for the first reason, obviously, it helps develop authority and credibility, okay? When somebody sees you on Facebook Reels and they interact with your content for the first time, now, if they go over to Instagram, they see your content there and it's the same messaging. Okay, now it's starting to click for these people. Okay, this person isn't just over here talking about one thing on Facebook Reels and then they're over on IG trying to promote the latest, greatest trend, and then you see them on YouTube and they're talking about something completely different, okay? It's a perfect opportunity to get clear on your messaging, have consistent messaging across the board, and again, to establish that authority and to gain credibility, and again, just have that consistent message, okay? And then one of the most important things, and I'm gonna share a quick story here with you all, but one of the most important things that you need to understand about this omnipresence is, if you are prepared and if you are doing it right, you never really know which platform is the next one to go crazy like Facebook Reels is right now, okay? So back in 2020, it was TikTok. TikTok came on the scene like guns a-blazing, okay? And we had that TikTok challenge, and people were starting their businesses from scratch and getting leads and sales, and it was just an insane time, okay? TikTok was changing the entire landscape of social media with the introduction of short form vertical video content, and it's really just taken over since then. And last year, for a lot of you that have been around the legendary marketer community, last year, I think it was probably around August, I want to say August, they did an Instagram challenge, okay, where some of the top affiliates, like Andre, okay, he's super well known in this community for his massive success on Instagram Reels. I think he taught the main part of the training for that challenge. And then other names that you see probably all the time inside this community. I know for a fact, she just got shouted out yesterday, Mila, however, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but Camila Markson, 3x platinum now with Legendary, okay? She is crushing it over on Instagram still to this day, okay? Jess Zion, another one, she's blown up on Instagram over the last year, okay? So you never really know which platform is going to be next. And for me personally, okay, I caught the wave on TikTok early, but when I got back into my business last year in 2021, I was on the firm stance of I'm going to double down on TikTok. I'm going to keep doing TikTok, like gung-ho TikTok. And I saw everything that was happening on Instagram. And you know what? I didn't really participate. I didn't really put a whole lot of effort into it. And so I missed that opportunity. Okay, I missed out on that opportunity. I don't want the same thing to happen to you all. Okay, and again, I actually was fortunate enough. Hold on one second. My brother-in-law and his wife stayed with us this past weekend, okay? And I helped him launch his affiliate marketing business over the weekend. He's like, what does all this go? How do I do all this? I helped him put it all together, okay? And he's participating in the Facebook Reels Challenge, but I told him to be on all the other platforms. And guess what? Like I said, I haven't had much success on Instagram, but he's posting the same content across TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook right now. In 2 days on Instagram, he's had a post go 31,000 views and another one over like 45,000. I'm like, my best performing video of all time on Instagram is like 10,000, okay? So you just never really know where your videos are gonna take off and where your audience is going to start to live, okay? So that's why you need omnipresence. That's why it's so important, okay? And so a simple way that we create omnipresence is look, don't overcomplicate this stuff, guys, okay? You're gonna pick one traffic source to start creating from, okay? Learn the platform and create all your content there. And I highly suggest you do this on TikTok, okay? They started the short form video movement, the vertical short form video revolution is what I'm calling it. They started that, okay? They're like the OG of that. They're gonna be around, okay? People are still crushing it on TikTok. Like, just because Facebook Reels is a hot platform right now doesn't mean TikTok is bad, okay? There are tons of people, you know, course creators, coaches, real estate people, anybody who does digital marketing, okay? The ones on TikTok right now, they are all crushing it still, okay? So understand, I suggest TikTok because there's a very simple formula. I make all of my content, and that's one of the questions we got Wednesday, I believe, and I was able to answer it during that live Q&A session, is I make all my content on TikTok. I've got over 200 posts now on Facebook Reels, you know, 600,000 followers, and I haven't created a single piece of content inside of the Facebook Reels platform. It's all repurposed. I create everything on TikTok, and I use this app called snaptik.app, and it allows you to remove the TikTok watermark so you can upload those videos to other platforms. So when you're repurposing content, it makes it so much easier to create this omnipresence because now you don't have to create a video on each platform. You create it one time on TikTok, you remove the watermark, and then you go out there and you put it on all the platforms that have vertical short form video, which is every social media platform right now, okay? Understand, you can upload them to Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and Pinterest Ideas, okay? And one sneaky thing that a lot of you probably don't know about me right now is like, look, if all this Facebook stuff were to go away, you know, I sneaky have a 10,000 follower Pinterest account that gets like 450,000 views a month. That's just kind of sitting there not doing much except driving traffic to my YouTube right now, okay? So again, it's about creating this omnipresence, okay? And here's a pro tip. And understand this, and to a lot of you out there that are in the habit of just kind of copying other people's content or taking those ideas, understand, I'm getting a lot of questions right now from people like, oh, I'm taking your advice and I'm doing the polarizing thing and I'm looking at, you know, your videos on TikTok and then I'm posting them to TikTok, but I'm not getting the results on TikTok. Understand, I am creating on TikTok, okay? But I am not creating for TikTok, okay? And this is huge. Understand this. I am creating on TikTok, but I am not creating for TikTok, okay? The hot opportunity right now is Facebook Reels. I'm creating my content on TikTok, but I am doing everything that we've talked about this week. When I am thinking about my content, when I'm trying to be polarizing, I'm thinking of the Facebook algorithm. I'm thinking of the Facebook audience while I am creating that content on TikTok, okay? So just because you're creating the content there doesn't mean you need to create the content for that platform specifically. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you understand that, and we will move on now into how to leverage the hot platform most effectively, okay? So when we are talking about creating this omnipresence and creating content on one platform like TikTok, but gearing it towards the hot platform, here's how we do it most effectively, okay? we're going to leverage that hot platform to build your other platforms and to create that omnipresence. Okay, you're going to utilize all your tools and make them work together and build a foundation that will last for years to come. Okay, so I'm going to get into an example here real quick. Okay, and understand this works for anything. Again, if you watched the training yesterday, you understand that Facebook Reels is the traffic machine, okay? You have to have everything set up in a way that it all works together to create your conversion machine, okay? Facebook Reels is for the traffic, your wall, your personal profile. That's what's going to drive conversions. And if you do this right, you can set up this omnipresence formula where everything works together and just drives a consistent, clear message, and it all works together. It creates omnipresence, but you're converting people on all platforms. So for example, I might get somebody who finds out about me, about what I'm doing from Facebook Reels, okay? I might end up converting them on the YouTube platform, okay? So understand, this is how all of this works, okay? So we're creating this omnipresence. You're going to utilize all these tools to make it work for you, okay? So you understand, you don't have to just do Facebook or Facebook Reels. You can use Facebook Reels to drive traffic to your other social media platforms, blogs, your email list, okay, your YouTube channel. It all goes together. So how many of you remember this post that I broke down yesterday? Okay, on yesterday's training, I broke this down. I didn't tell you what exactly I was promoting, okay? I've cracked the lazy man's code to earning high ticket commissions online with 90% of the work done for you. Comment lazy below and I'll send you the video showing you exactly how, okay? I didn't tell you what this linked to, what that video was, okay? This post points to a YouTube video, okay? So this is one of my insider secrets, one of these things that whatever you want to call it, okay? I've been able to grow my YouTube channel very sneakily in the back end of everything, okay, from this one post alone, okay? And it's driving people to what I call the golden YouTube video, okay? And this is really the secret to adding massive value, okay? You can do this with YouTube, and we're going to break down how this works on YouTube, okay? But you can do this. Understand, if you've got an ebook, okay, you can do that in this style of post. In fact, I have another post on my wall that has an ebook that I created, okay? I've done this with the brand new legendary ebook that they just released to all of their affiliates, okay? It's a way that you can just continually add value. If you've got a blog post that goes in depth on what affiliate marketing is and it converts really, really well, use this style of post. Leverage your Facebook audience to grow that blog as well, okay? Everything you create, you can give away on your Facebook wall. You can continue to build credibility and add massive value to your audience with literally everything you create. Every time you create a new YouTube video, you want to start getting some momentum on it, make a post like this on your Facebook wall and direct people to that YouTube video when they comment, okay? It's going to drive in a ton of engagement. You already know that, but this is how you are growing your other platforms at the same time, okay? So again, this post right here, it points to a YouTube video, but again, it's not just any YouTube video. It's what I call the golden YouTube video, okay? And to understand this a little bit better, how many of you remember Stacy Law? Okay. She was, if you've been around this community for a while, you have probably heard her name. I think she's up to like 5x platinum with Legendary. She's been on one of the most incredible runs that anybody I think has ever seen, maybe in this space. Okay. So back in 2020, she participated in that challenge, that TikTok challenge. She went absolutely nuts on TikTok. Okay. And she did exactly what I'm doing right now, okay? She leveraged TikTok to grow her other social medias, specifically YouTube. And look at this, on 22 YouTube videos, she's got 142,000 subscribers, okay? 142,000 subscribers on 22 YouTube videos. You cannot do that unless you're running tons of paid ads to your YouTube channel, or you do exactly what I'm talking about and you start leveraging this omnipresence type of formula. Okay. She would post videos on TikTok and they would go viral. And then guess what she would do? She would direct them over to her YouTube channel. Her YouTube channel would be linked in her bio on TikTok, and people would go over to YouTube. They would watch that video, and then it added so much value. It taught them something that they would convert there. And I'm telling you, I don't know for sure what Stacey Law has done, but from my perspective, from what I've seen and what I understand from paying attention to what she's done, it's been absolutely incredible. She went on a run for just like a couple of months on TikTok and then just kind of kicked back and relaxed, literally relaxed for the next 2 years. And her entire business has just been carried because of that wave. So I'm getting it right now from a lot of people. Well, what are you going to do when the bubble bursts, Josh, when the Facebook traffic runs out? Well, move on to the next platform. Build it so well right now, everybody, okay? Understand, build it so well right now that you don't have to worry when that bubble bursts because you've gained 50 or 100,000 email subscribers and now you're emailing them every day. You used it to grow your YouTube channel from 0 to 10,000 subscribers. So now you put out a new YouTube video and you got 10,000 people watching it and you're converting people that way, okay? So understand how all of this works together, okay? And again, this is the importance of a community like this, in surrounding yourself with a solid community and people like this, okay? Because if it was not for Stacey in the way she's done this and me just happening to pay attention to it, I wouldn't have that, what I call the golden YouTube video, okay? And shout out to Kendra and Kendall Smith as well. You're probably very familiar with them. New platinum affiliates inside of the Legendary Marketer community. I think they hit it last month. They have done this same strategy, not necessarily creating the omnipresence. I know they had a TikTok channel that went nuts. They created their golden YouTube video, okay? And they have it over on YouTube and they drove some traffic to it for a while. And then their TikToks got shut down and they had all this stuff going on with TikTok. But guess what? That golden YouTube video that converts people like crazy, it gained so much momentum from this omnipresence that they were creating through another social media platform that it took off. And now it just lives in the algorithm and it's feeding people on YouTube, okay? So understand, Stacey's done this. Kendra and Kendall Smith have done this. In the background, I'm quietly doing it as well, okay? I don't want to miss out on another opportunity like I did with Instagram back last year. So here are just a little bit of results so that you can see what I'm talking about here, okay? I've had a YouTube channel now for 2 years. Since 2020, I started on YouTube and I've done pretty much nothing with it, okay? And since creating that one post on Facebook, and I think I have one reel where I've actually linked a YouTube video in the reel, look at how much I've increased my traffic on YouTube in the last 28 days alone, okay? We're up 1,600 subscribers. Watch time hours, okay? I am just about now, after 2 years, okay, because of what's going on right now with this omnipresence type of thing, okay? I'm about to monetize my YouTube channel, okay? Look at those views that I'm getting, okay? Look, the last 48 hours on my golden YouTube video that I'm talking about, I've had 1,100 views on it, okay? In the last 28 days, 16,600 views, okay? That's more on a YouTube video, probably 5x more than I've done on any other YouTube video over the last 2 years. And it's all because I'm creating this omnipresence and I've included a golden YouTube video, okay, inside of my Facebook conversion funnel is what we call it, okay? So again, you can do this. It doesn't have to be YouTube. If you don't want to do YouTube, go out there, write a blog as to why, how affiliate marketing works, or maybe you are, again, a fitness person. You're in the fitness industry, okay? And you want to help people lose X amount of weight in X amount of days. Okay, well, go out and create a blog post that highlights exactly how you were able to achieve those results, exactly how you can help somebody else achieve those results, and make an incredible blog post about it, okay? Now you're posting on Facebook Reels, you're getting some traffic, you're getting people coming in, boom. You hit them with more value on your wall with one of those CTA style posts, okay? and now all of a sudden you got people over to your blog, and your blog is getting, you're forcing that consumption. Like we talked about, it's forced consumption, but what it does, it forces you into the algorithm as well. Okay, so now what's happening is you're going to start ranking that blog because there's so many people going to it. All of a sudden Google's going to boop, 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 boop. They're going to keep ranking it higher and higher and higher. So now you don't even need to drive traffic to it anymore from Facebook. You've already got the momentum. Google's feeling the love because they think it's good content, and now they're ranking you, and you're getting people coming in from other spots, okay? Like this YouTube stuff, it's not just all from Facebook. The momentum took off because of Facebook, but now that video is ranked, and I'm getting new subscribers, new people watching that video, brand new people every single day watching that video because the YouTube algorithm is pushing it to them, okay? So again, this is exactly what you need to be doing, okay? And this is how, again, you create that security net, okay? It's how you kind of bulletproof your business, okay? You get the momentum, take the hot traffic source wherever it's hot for you right now, and use it to create that omnipresence, okay? You're gonna build a following on each platform, but when you find something that's really, really working, double down on it and start driving traffic from that platform to the other platforms to grow them and to gain the momentum on them, okay? So there you go. I think you've seen some results now. You understand I'm not the only one that's done that. I've just implemented this strategy, and Stacy Law, she is like the queen of this strategy. And again, it's the importance of community. I can't stress it enough. You need to be around the right people. You need to be listening. You need to be paying attention to what the top people in your space are doing, okay? And then figure out how you can do it too, okay? So there you have it. That is the omnipresence in a nutshell, and kind of how you can start doing it. But here you go. This is a little bit extra on top, okay? And this is kind of the vision and kind of where I see the online landscape going. So understand this, okay? History repeats itself, okay? It doesn't matter if it's economic cycles. It doesn't matter if it's, you know, whatever it is, okay? History repeats itself. You're going to hear this all the time, okay? So by preparing yourself now, by creating content 2 to 3 times a day and having a library of content that you have out there, when the next platform comes around that has momentum like Facebook Reels does, you're going to have so much momentum already. You're going to have so much content created already. You're going to have such a clear message already that you can immediately jump on it and start benefiting it from it, so you don't miss out on that opportunity like I did in 2021 with Instagram, okay? And TikTok, understand, TikTok has truly changed the game, okay? And hear me loud and clear on this. And I'm the perfect person to say this because I was on Wake Up Legendary probably, I want to say 2 or 3 months right before I started blowing up on Facebook Reels. And we had the conversation on that Wake Up Legendary, me and Matt. And he was telling me about how Andre and Jessica and these people were growing, and Steven were growing really quickly on Facebook Reels. And I was just like, you know, probably just another trend, probably just another fad. Like, I'm going to continue to double down on TikTok, okay? And I'm pretty sure I said that. I said TikTok is not going anywhere. But you know what? I was right with that. TikTok is not going anywhere. It's still here. It's still super relevant. But when I finally put my ego aside and put my pride aside and really paid attention to what people were doing, I sucked it up. And because I had prepared myself and had that library of content and had already missed out on that massive Instagram wave, I was like, okay, you know what? Let's give this a try. Again, I swallowed my pride, okay? And why I'm the perfect person to say this and kind of cast this vision to you all right now, not saying it's going to happen, but history repeats itself, okay? TikTok took over. We saw it with Instagram. We saw it with Facebook. They lost a huge market share. They lost advertisers. They lost people creating organic content on their platforms. And they fought really, really hard to get it back. And people like you and me, brand new content creators, we all benefited from it in this kind of war that's going back and forth for your attention. So Instagram figured it out first with their algorithm. And again, people like Andre, Jessica Zion, Mila Markson, okay? Those three, blew up on Instagram, okay? And they benefited from it along with so many other people, okay? And now right now the same thing is happening. Facebook has finally figured it out, and now it's their turn with Facebook Reels, okay? Well, guess who the other massive social media player is that hasn't quite figured it out yet? It's YouTube. It's YouTube, okay? And guess what? TikTok over the last 6 months has overtaken YouTube for most watch time, okay? YouTube used to be the platform where everybody came to watch stuff. It's not anymore. You think they're gonna just sit back? No, especially after what Instagram and Facebook has done to get people back on their platform. Mark my words, YouTube is going to figure it out, okay? They're gonna figure it out. And maybe next year at this time, it could be you or it could be somebody else sitting in this same seat delivering a YouTube training that's going to be life-changing for so many people, okay? So understand, that's just my 2 cents. That's the vision, kind of where I see it going. Take it for what it's worth. And again, focus hard now. Get your content going. Get your omnipresence going, okay? And focus on the hot platform, which is Facebook Reels, but always be looking one step ahead, okay? And pay attention, because there are some people on YouTube and YouTube Shorts, myself included, that are sneaky. Again, YouTube Shorts, that's that vertical short form video, that are starting to get a little bit of love from the algorithm. And I think it might be the next platform up. But there you go. That's everything I got for you guys. Hopefully you take a lot of value away from that. Take that last part for what it's worth. Do what you will with it. But I just want to say thank you so much. Congratulations to the entire community here. Everybody who stepped out of their comfort zone over these 5 days. Thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to serve you all, to participate in your wins, and to just be here and help you guys. I'm truly thankful for the opportunity. I want to say, extend a huge thank you to Dave, to Joanne, to Matt, and the entire Legendary Marketer team. This has been an incredible experience. And again, if it wasn't for all of you, I would not be in this spot being able to do this. So again, just thank you so much. You all should be so proud of yourselves. Get your posts in today. Finish strong. And you know what? Build on these habits, okay? This does not end today. This is the start of something great for each and every one of you who commits to this and starts to do things the right way because of this. So thank you again for the opportunity. I'll catch you all around the community. I am out.